Breaking news. Hushpuppi, Abba Kyari's alleged co-conspirator, pledged guilty, sentencing fixed for today, reveals more devastating um, evidences against our very own Abba Kyari. Hello, my wonderful people. We know that Abba Kyari is in custody as we speak, and so there is all kinds of information to let Nigerians know that these things are sincerely and seriously happening. And so, Hushpuppi since has been in the U.S. and today he will be sentenced. He pledged guilty to the allegations levied against him, and today the sentence will be delivered. But the most important things are what he revealed about Abba Kyari, who, when the judge asked, he revealed some very, disturbing evidences. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Hushpuppi, Abba Kyari's alleged co-conspirator, pledged guilty, sentencing fixed for today, reveals more devastating information about Abba Kyari. The co-conspirator charged has pled guilty in court today. The fraudster case is similar to how two of Mr. Kyari's co-defendants in the related trial in Nigeria pled guilty and were subsequently jailed by the Federal High Court in Abuja, June this year. Barely any minutes charge, the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California will on Monday sentence a co-conspirator who had pled guilty to the 1.1 million fraud case involving Abba Kyari, a suspended Nigerian Deputy Commissioner of Police. A new court document obtained by Premium Times show how Yusuf, who is Nigerian described descent, changed his earlier not guilty plea to guilty in February, while in the American government pursued for Mr. Kyari extradition to the U.S. to face trial, but has since been withheld by various allegations coming from Nigeria that he is now in prison for drug. The U.S. government has unveiled the charges in July last year, accusing all 6 defendants, including Abba Kyari, of playing different role in the 1.1 million fraud scam led by Raymond Abba, also known as Hushpuppi, a former Nigerian Instagram celebrity. Hushpuppi, who was prosecuted separately before the same court, has since pled guilty to the charges involving the 1.1 million fraud and is now awaiting sentence on September the 21st. The 6 co-defendants in the case involving Mr. Kyari were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and identity fraud last year. But only 3 of the defendants, including Mr. Afowosho, who was based in the U.S., has appeared in court. Abba Kyari has since not appeared in court because Nigerian government has told the U.S. that he has a case to answer. The extradition case only says a man can be extradited on the account that there is no case or court injunction against him in his home country. This has been different in the case of Abba Kyari, as it can be seen now that there is a case against him in Nigeria with relation to drug trafficking. So this is where we are at the moment. Nigerian government and all have successfully ensured that Abba Kyari is hidden far away from the claws of the U.S. District Attorney, who had requested that he comes to face the cases or the charges that has been placed against him. Initially, Raymond said he was not guilty, but later changed the plea and said he is guilty, and so he will be sentenced in no distant time. Our very own Abba Kyari, he told the Nigerian federal government that If anything happens to him, if he as little as gets on the plane and arrive, it is in America, that what will happen? The things that will be spilled out will not be what he was asked to. Nigerian government will hear from him. And since then, the government has continued to do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that he does not get to stand, okay, in the place of defending himself, or to speak on the fact that he had a case. And so this is what has been lingering on, and the straw that broke the camel's back, for which even Femi Falana spoke on. He said, I'm so surprised that this guy is so desperate, and he agreed to play into the hands of the federal government, and agreed that he was carrying drugs, and we all know what happened in that regard. He said, I'm very surprised that he will go to that length. Well, what has happened today. Raymond is in court, and the sentencing will be in a few days' time, and they are expecting, the U.S. court is still expecting Abba Kyari, whom Nigerian government has deceitfully refused to send, for truth to be dispensed in that regard. So this is what is happening. This is what we are experiencing, and Nigerians are beginning to see for themselves. Those things you thought about and you thought, nobody could, nobody could speak. It's becoming, a real deal. People are wondering, so what next? When is Abba Kyari going? But Nigerian government has cleverly, locked Abba Kyari away, saying, he committed, there is a drug case against him in Nigeria, and as a result, he cannot be extradited based on the extradition laws. So this is what is happening right now, my wonderful people. You can see for yourself that indeed those things we thought were true, there are a lot of issues now, okay, bordering around that area, and we're beginning to see how how things are working. Okay, this is what is happening, and we need to make sure that we stop this this evil things that the government is doing, because they know that they are the real Yahoo. Okay, they know that they are the real Yahoo. Can you imagine? And yes, they try to pretend and put Nigerians in the mix, and they know that they are the ones who have committed this kind of atrocities. God help us. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.